So we have some exciting news. So when we moved in here, a lot of the things we use in the house are like secondhand and reuse them. So this huge water container was left in the garden, so we're gonna make a pond. All right. Also, No Mow May is happening in our garden, as you can see. It's a social media or a campaign where people don't mow their lawn in order to attract more insects. So as you can see, we've got a lot of dandelions going on. Dandelions. A pit that we've made from lots of big bricks. We need to get rid of these. We found these when we chopped the grass, and there was loads of balls that were in the grass. But it's a bit weird, we don't really know what to do with them. The jasmine's looking nice and healthy. We're hoping that these are going to grow up, these beams. And we have some plastic kind of, not wire, but something to help it attach to the wood, which we might put up. My favourites. It's another jasmine, and it's clematis. Taking off the dead ones and the dying ones because I don't think it was good for the plant. A patch that we made from a kind of wooden basket. Trying to make anything a bed, basically. So over here we've got a pan. One of the pans that we've got a type of hob that not all pans work on. So I decided to use this instead of like chucking it away, or I could have given it to charity, but I thought it would be good to put in some radishes, and they've grown really well. The problem is I'm not very good at like spacing out the seeds appropriately, so a lot of my food is like crammed in because I kind of, yeah, I'm a bit like, oh, I can just throw it in there and it'll be fine, but I'm not sure the plant really likes that, so I'm going to stop doing that now. Over there are some more flowers that I put in a drawer, and then here is some lavender that we bought, and this area isn't really protected by the wind, from the wind. So I've put some sticks in and tied them to the sticks just to make them a bit more secure, because they were getting kind of battered and pretty unhappy. Ooh, is that a mini? That's a mini bee. That's such a small bee. Maybe it's just a type of bee. Oh, it's nice to see them hanging out. Really nice. I haven't seen this yet. It's the first time that I've seen this in bloom, which is lovely. So pretty. It's a wildflower called perennial flax. This looks really good. I wonder if there's any more. There's one down here as well. Ooh! Oh, that looks a bit stuck. I'll have a look. Oh yeah, there are some more buds. It's a lovely delicate flower that I've also tied this onto this rod just to make sure it's secure. I'm not sure what's happened to the Keanotha. Keanothus. I don't know how to say that. But yeah, it was like all blue and blooming, and now it's kind of, all the flowers are going back. I mean, maybe it's just this time of year to go back, but I'm wondering if the soil isn't good high quality. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame really, but we'll keep an eye on it and try and figure it out. Our raised beds, and Here are some great onions. I know we've shown you before. These are red onions. Water's taken the colour off this, but yeah, quite exciting. And then some spring onions that I ate actually, and then I propagated them afterwards. I think they're these ones. And then these are some carrots again. I think I planted them all in one space, but looking pretty good. We've got some stinging nettles that keep coming up, so we keep chopping them back. But yeah, I'm not that fussed about them. Apparently they're quite good for nature, so they're okay. The edamame soybeans, and they've got quite soft leaves, cool buds there. And we'll see what happens with these because I've never grown them before. And then over here we've got a nice rosemary bush, which is looking a bit small compared to these plants. But yeah, I might like shade, so I'll have a look at what rosemary needs. Hopefully it'll get bigger because rosemary's super useful. Yeah, so there's quite overgrown over here. It's quite nice. We're doing it on purpose so that there's more things for bees to munch on. Ooh. So yeah, this back is quite overgrown. But it's pretty cool at the moment. I think we'll just let it overgrow for a while, because animals like it. And it keeps like cool wildflowers keep popping up. We had amazing purple wildflowers here, but they've gone back now. And then these are like pink, really nice pink wildflowers. This is our like shitty shed from the last owners. We found loads of junk in there. Found loads of junk in a lot of places actually. But we managed to take it out and it's quite useful now. And this is like glass panes from showers that we're hoping to use maybe as a greenhouse. So James has got like 6 glass shower panes. This is our old toilet. And then yeah, this is like, it's good to think about like ways we can use junk basically to maximize like things in the garden. And then this is like an old bin lid, so we're thinking of chopping off the handle and using that as a bird bath, because I like shallow areas to have a drink in. So yeah, we'll obviously wash it because it'll be kind of gross if it's just bin lid water. So yeah, this is the garden from the bottom end. I noticed that the homegrown garden, she does a little clip at the beginning, at the one side of the garden and then the other side of the, well, it's an allotment, so I was gonna do the same, but copyrights to homegrown garden. It's so good. Hope you can see all these dandelions because they look rad. Oh, I just seen that purple flower that I was talking about. Need to be careful I don't step on any thorns. Oh, it's so pretty. Hey. This is cool, but it looks awesome. Me. This is a pond that we're digging out. So we started off with this big tub here that was left by the last owners of this house. So we were trying to think how to use it. We were thinking maybe a raised bed or something, but yeah, as a spur of the moment thing, we decided to do this pond. So we've been digging up all of that earth, mixture of me and James. James is much stronger than me, so he's done a lot of this, but I did really get it stuck in there. Finished pond, which is looking pretty good. There's actually quite a few technical problems with it, but still doing good for wildlife, I think. And yeah, I love it. We've got these wooden planks to help the animals get in and out, although we haven't seen any yet. So that's one of the issues, is that it needs to be higher, but we have the pond liner isn't big enough to do that, so we're gonna sort out in the future. But yeah, pretty happy with it. Beach. These are cool. I think they're called like water lettuce, and they like float around normally. Just on their own. So cool.